and the treads, obviously, and he was just farming away the squad stack here, which he obviously did, and now he's looking at not too much more, and this is a big deal. You need to get down this tower, you need to get down some kills, and if they can't get this tower, I feel like this is some sort of win for next KZ.
Ooh, Reeves, that was a dangerous teleport. They're going to go for the tower. Do not get it. Venomancer actually secures the ward. Mantis getting low, gets the infest just in time. Now No Tail almost getting popped by the infest, but Mantis doesn't secure it and falls in the process. So Fnatic, 2 heroes, extremely low. Actually, Hani does fall at the top lane, and Centaur able to get that kill, shows off his newly shiny little Blink Dagger to secure the kill. So nicely done there. But Fnatic do win the fight in the middle lane, which got both the Shadow Shaman as well as the Lifestealer, and secured the tower, which was almost denied.
Man, take a look at the gold graph. It was like super even, and we obviously had to pause. Oh, wait a second. Fnatic's Fly is actually getting eaten alive here by BK. Even pops a Stampede there. Oh, wait. Is he gonna die? No, he's
teleport.
Yep.
Play. Era just cannot get close enough for an avalanche. Really smart decision there, knowing that he wasn't going to be able to get away from the tombstone, or at least not fast enough. You know, he could not afford to get that small little bit of slow because he was going to get caught in the river in the process. So using that ward, decides, hey, I'm just going to teleport back home. It's all good. Mech is going to be picked up by Trixie, and there's that early game that we want to see for Fnatic. This is going to buy them a lot of fighting power, and if they want to, they can sit back with Era and No Tail, just farm up the side lanes, keep that pushed, and when necessary, relocate whenever the puck, the Venomancer, as well as the Undying find a good situation for them to force up 5v5.
Yeah, and I tried to make a point earlier, which was obviously interrupted by BK, and it's going to get interrupted once again. This guy, Jesus Christ. Anyways, Era mid lane. This is going to be a big one.
Yep, they're going in. Oh, we do have a relocate potential for No Tail. He's not popping it just yet. In fact, Chainfrost is going to come in. Still not popping, and he's trying to keep Era alive with the bottle charges. He's actually doing a fantastic job, but eventually he will fall. So surprised there that no relocate was attempted there from No Tail to save his ally. They almost actually won that fight as all 3 of Next KZ got really low there, but in the end it wasn't quite enough, and Era does fall. In the meantime, Hani as well as Trixie push in yet another tier 1 tower.
Yeah, the big thing here was actually the Urn of Shadows. So if No Tail would have an Urn charge ready to go there, he would have survived. Like, Era would have survived, and this would have been a huge turnaround. If you don't expend your ultimate to save one of your, yeah, I would say your actually #1 position carry, that's a big deal. Getting camped by 3 guys, and now BK, oh, wow, he doesn't have his Blink Dagger. Yeah, this is not what you want to do, sir. He gets pretty much blown up, pops his ultimate, runs away for the time being. Reeves now coming in as well, and they can turn around. Here comes the relocate, and they actually relocate just for a few meters. They want to get the shackles down here, and, well, that's a big of a problem. Now Fnatic, they have all the damage in the world because everyone is coming in. They pick up 1, they pick up 2, and that's a big deal. Equal can't join him. Equal doesn't have his ultimate. That's a big deal, yeah. And now they're farming wards.
Yeah, they get ward gold off of that, as well as 2 heroes. That's a huge play for them. 9-14 now. Fnatic taking a pretty demanding lead now. Almost a 6,000 gold lead, as well as nearing 1,000 experience. And I'm sure it'll grow off of the room that they've just given themselves off of that gang. So this is beautiful, man. This aggression from the heroes that they have, like the Undying, the Venomancer, and the Puck. Like, a lot of early to mid-game rotations, a lot of early pressure from those 3 heroes will be able to buy not only a lot of room for the Tiny Whisk combo to be able to farm up, but also some extra kills, man. It's not like Tiny is incompetent at this point in the game. He's got that maxed out combo, so he is also a dangerous force. So they're more than willing to just relocate him into some of these fights.
Yeah, also Era went for the super strong combination. Like, if you pick up 1 level in Grow, and exactly his skill build, like 3 Avalanche, 4 in the toss, this is your maximum damage. So this is just showing how much they want to be on the offense. But they're also very much content with farming, because if Era takes it late, they do have an Undying right now. Oh, wait a second, Puck just gets obliterated. That's nice. Bedroller picking up the kill. That's a big one. He also got the Blink Dagger. But yeah, you are still content with farming. So that's rather crazy, because usually, like, Fnatic want to find the openings, but so far Next KZ don't give them to them.
Oh, relocate. They're going to go in on Equal, trying to kill him. He does have a Chain Frost if he can get it off, but the toss secures the kill in time. But now they may be able to burst something down. They need to kill this Wiz, but No Tail, he's so damn fast. He's getting away. He needs to tether again to save his ally, and he does successfully. Wow. Oh, but a 3-man slow from Trixie will be able to make sure. It's too bad that they can't come back into this fight. And while they are walking their way in, they're going to get close enough. A good toss. hits both of these heroes, and they're both going to fall here. Wards will be able to turn around on No Tail, but the mech keeps them alive. And so much gold now is going to be found for Fnatic. Once again, they get a bunch of hero kills and secure themselves ward gold, which not only is just good because of the gold, but also the fact that it means next KZ are not using these wards offensively. They're not pushing down towers. All of these tier 1 towers are still up. That's the point of a Shadow Shaman picked up as your support. You want to be able to take down towers and maybe even Roshan. Like, those are the big pros of a Shadow Shaman, and they're not making it work for them.
Yeah, that's actually a really huge deal, because on the side of next KZ, what do you really have against towers? There's only the Shadow Shaman, and he's level 6. We had 30 minutes in the game. He can't find too much. It's alright-ish. But looking at the Lich, like, Lich is level 8. Every other support in the game is actually level 9. And also Hani, who's struggling very hard, is also level 9. But he's going to be picking up a Blink Dagger very, very soon. And we all know how well Hani can actually place puck with a Blink Dagger. So that's a big deal. That's really a big one. And, oh man, Waterfuck has to be super careful, because Fly, he's very scary now.
Yeah, with the double damage, but he's going to drag him up onto the cliff, and not much he can do. He has to throw down a tombstone if he wants to break out of these trees. Throws it down right next to himself. He's just straight up fighting Waterfucker, but Waterfucker will win this man fight, or not. That bit of a heal from Trixie. The mech keeps Fly alive and able to win it. Nicely done.
A player. He had the DD rune. He knew exactly how hard he's going to hit. 1 DK, a bit of a soul rip, just to heal himself up a bit, and he actually gets the kill. That was ridiculous. And also, like, the Waterfucker kind of panicked there. He tried to make stuff happen with a flame break, but he had to flame break down the cliff and then stay up on the cliff so he couldn't get hit. This would have been I would say, like, the right play, but it's super hard to do if there's a freaking Undying in your face, popping his ultimate and hitting you with some insane, like, slaps.
Yeah. And now next KZ, like, their whole entire presence was supposed to be in the mid game, but some of this early movement from Fnatic has really shut them down so much. Like, Fnatic have given themselves such a big lead that I would classify next KZ, like, their lineup, the mid game is supposed to be their bread and butter, and I think that was supposed to be where they were going to gain a lead. But now I think that Fnatic are far enough ahead, they'll be able to contest most of what next KZ throw at them. And then eventually, they're going to get this Tiny to Aghanims, to AC, and then that's where you see the full power of a carry Tiny, which should be able to outcarry, I think, everything that next KZ has. Now, next KZ have some better all-around late game. I think Centaur's still decent. You've got Lich Armor. You've got Bat Rider, who's a really strong hero. Meanwhile, like, Puck, Undying, and Venomancer will all sort of fall off. Like, Venomancer is still okay because BKBs start getting lower duration, and that huge amount of magic damage from Poison Nova is still going to be strong. But I think that Era, just a farmed up Tiny, is going to be too strong in the late game. Now, if we get super late, next KZ will be able to provide a turnaround, I think. But Fnatic should be able to end the game by then. With the late game Tiny and the pushing power of a Tiny as well, it's just too much to handle.
Hani's got a Blink Dagger, and Hani knows what's up. They do have so much vision. This ward is perfect for the Roche. So yeah, there's no way next KZ can actually contest anything of this, and this just means you have an Aegis on the Tiny, who is just the one hero you do not want to have an Aegis on. And he's going to have the X-Scepter, just as you said, like 600 more gold, and then he's going to have it, and he's farming at a very, very fast pace, although he didn't even rush the eggs. Like, he didn't go Midas, he didn't go super greedy stuff, he just went Treads Drums, that's completely fine, Magic Stick as well. And still, he's going to be looking at a very, very quick Aghanim Scepter, and then it's all farming and some relocate gangs in between.
Yeah, this is looking much better for Fnatic than Game 1, where next KZ were able to pretty much claw their way into a good advantage and hold on to it for most of the time. Waterfuck in some trouble. Relocate will secure the kill here as the toss comes in. And Era is now on a killing spree, now going for the next one. Era trying to get close enough, but the Centaur ultimate is forced. Good enough. Like, you would love to have a Centaur kill on top of that for the price of a relocate, but you can't secure it. At the very least, you forced him to pop his ultimate, and now Fnatic may be able to take a tier 2 here. I think once the Wisp comes back in, they've got the full 5-man power to be able to pull this off. Next KZ, they're trying to make something worth it here as the Serpent Wards are thrown down in this top lane, trying to make a tower trade. But it's just not going to happen, as Hani is already defending, and Era is beginning to beat down on this tower.
Yeah, now they're even rotating more people up. They know they can't just defend this by themselves. And also it's super smart that No Tail is going to be running here. And oh man, yeah, look at this. There's cancel animation on the Serpent Swords. They don't want to let Fnatic deny this. That's actually really smart play here from the Shadow Shaman. And